Hi, this is Portia Angel with Angel Conversations, and in this video we are going to be talking about breaking generational curses and how to do that. If that is something that you want to learn more about, stick around. So to dive quickly into the content for this video, the number one thing that you want to do when it comes to breaking a generational curse is you want to start getting honest. You want to get honest about what you feel are generational curses in your life and in your family. And what that means is anything that you perceive as a negative, dysfunctional, unsuccessful loop that you've been in, that you've seen other people in your family be stuck in, that is a curse. When you can identify that, identifying the things that you wish were different in your life that have been plaguing you and ailing you for decades, that is how you identify it, and that is what you start telling the truth about. That's what you start getting honest about, first with yourself, and then go and get therapy to help you make those connections with your family of origin, so that you can really see this thing for what it is in its entirety. Breaking generational curses obviously means that it's not just something that's with you. If you are a parent and you have children, your next line of work is going to be getting help and therapy for them, so that the buck also stops with them, because you know certain things can tend to skip a generation. So going to get help for not just yourself, but for your children if you have them, or encouraging siblings if they're on the same page as you are to see what needs to be changed in their lives as well, enrolling them into the same program of counseling and therapy and things of that nature. So now you're able to duplicate, help spread the breaking of these generational curses. I know, coming from the Black community, the African American community, it's often been shunned. We don't do that. We don't get therapy. What goes on in this house stays in this house. Or a lot of us come from religious backgrounds where all we need is church and Jesus, and in some respect that has its place. But if what you have has not gotten you to where you desire to be in your life, it is time to break free from the veil of that limitation and seeing what else is out there to help further you for your highest good and for the betterment of your lineage. The third thing you want to do is continue telling the truth, continue being transparent and honest, especially when things come up as time goes by in the family within your life. You want to continue to keep the veils undone when something is wrong, utilizing your voice, utilizing your spiritual eye and your senses when you see something is off, calling it out and holding yourself and other people accountable, because that's how generational curses have been able to continue. Nobody wants to talk about the pink elephant in the room. Nobody wants to get honest. Everybody knows about it, but everybody continues to walk around and focus on other things in the room and not say anything, or hush hush about it. We may talk about it, but it's going to be in the corner over there, and everybody else in the room knows what's going on, but nobody wants to call a thing, be honest and open about it. Okay, so when you see stuff like that happening, speak up and let the family know, let your spouse know, let your children know, let whoever is involved know. I see you, and this will not happen. This will not continue to perpetuate itself. I will call the cops if need be. Whatever thing you need to do to make it known, this ain't gonna lie here. We're not doing this in our family anymore, or you're not doing this with me anymore. That's what you need to continue to do. And that also ties into the next thing in terms of breaking generational curses, because believe me, breaking generational curses is not a one-time event. You don't just do a one and done and it's sealed, because it took years and decades and generations for these patterns to form. It's going to take years and consistency of making sure that choices and decisions now line up with that breaking of the generational curse and with your perpetual healing. So that now means removing the things and the people that started or perpetuated curses in your life and in your family's life. That means creating boundaries in your life so that you don't have certain people coming to wreak havoc anymore. They don't have access to you. You don't do certain things anymore that perpetuate certain dysfunctions around you and within you. You don't go certain places anymore where you know those things and people are still as they were, not willing to change, not wanting to see you progress and move forward in your life. Disengaging with the things and the people that caused the curse to begin with. That is going to be the next part of the work. And then after that, as you are removing things, believe it, you are making room for that which needs to enter your life to create a healthier existence. In doing this, you then want to purpose to create a life that you desire, one of your choosing, not one that has been given to you by way of the generational curse and dysfunctional loop that has been plaguing and ailing your life and your family's life for generations. I have a video, check it up here in the card somewhere, about ways that you can manifest things that you desire to see transform in your life, and ask God to intervene to set you up for the best life that you could ever experience despite where you came from. Really speaking into existence your life being a testimony of, I'm not where I've been. I don't look like what I've been through. I'm not the product of this dysfunction anymore. I have risen and surpassed and rose above all that was against me. Like really operating in that thought, really operating from that heart space of, I'm not only healed, but I am an overcomer and I am an overachiever in the sense of I've had to overcome so many obstacles, and just the fact that I am now able to achieve X, Y, and Z, to God be the glory for that. And lastly, one of the things that I strongly recommend when it comes to breaking generational curses, if you have not heard of this group, it is a recovery program called Adult Children of Alcoholics and Dysfunctional Families. I have enrolled myself, my family, parts of my family have enrolled themselves in this program, and it has been life-changing in terms of identifying and breaking free from dysfunctional, unhealthy patterns in our life. And so I'm going to put the link down below in the description box. These groups, they are free. You may find significant and tremendous help. And my last thing, a bonus recommendation in terms of breaking free from generational cycles that have plagued you and your family, is to do a banishment, to do a spiritual practice, which I have found highly effective. And it simply is writing down the things that have been a curse in your life that you have identified as generational dysfunction. And you can write out however much you need to in terms of releasing, and then taking that which you have written and burning it. And it literally is representative of destroying that which has lived and wreaked havoc in your life and in your family, and just really being mindful of that which is now destroyed as you continue doing all the other things. But you may find how energetically there is a lifting that happens mentally and emotionally and spiritually as a result of doing that work. And so it's important to remember that this is a combination of things. When you couple all of them together, it can produce powerful results in your life, where the chains that were once binding you and your family no longer have residence and power over you. And so I hope this video has helped you, has encouraged you, has enlightened you. If it has, drop a comment in the comments below. Let me know how this is serving you. Share the video if you feel it can be beneficial to somebody else. And if you haven't done so already, like this video if this content is helping you. If you like the content on this channel, it's all about elevating people to live their highest timeline, their best life. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when I release the next video. I hope you stay safe, be blessed, and until the next video, bye for now.